This is Shxrk. He recently won Europe's Nvidia GeForce RTX Cup by over 160 points, and is probably on track to become the best player in the world. He earned over $60,000 in just 1 year and is probably one of the fastest growing players out there. So for this video, I'm going to be breaking down how you can play like Shxrk as well and probably become as successful as him. Okay, so first things first, you want to make sure that your fighting is really good, because Shxrk is known just for his fighting. His mechanics are insane. But the question is, how did he get this? So there's mainly two things that he did. Firstly, to attain that level of piece control, he 1v1s a lot of people. He plays a lot of 1v1 realistics, which is why his piece control is so creative and always the best. And the second is that he's not scared of keying in tournaments. Now I know, while tournaments are a really big deal, you've got to stop caring about them. In fact, the more that you lose in the tournaments, the more that you learn rather than creative. And even if you are playing creative, make sure that you're 1v1ing people who are a lot better than you. That way they can punish you for the mistakes that you make and you actually learn. While it is good for your ego to 1v1 people who are slightly worse than you, you want to make sure that you do not do that too much, because if you start doing that too much, then you're just going to get rusty. Now that we're done with tip number 1, it's time for the second one. You need to work on your aim. Shxrk's aim is really good, and he usually starts fights with opening damage. Now for aiming, you only need basically 3 skills. The first is switching, the second one is flicking, and the third is tracking. While all 3 of these are important, the most important ones for Fortnite are tracking and flicking. So you simply want to start training those. One way that you can do this is by going to any third-party aim trainers like AimLabs or Kovacs. Another way is to go to Raider464's Mechanics Training V5 in the aiming section and do reaction flicks. While doing reaction flicks, make sure that your crosshair is at level and you're hitting a lot more headshots. That way your aim is going to become so much better. And once you're done with that, you want to go to the bounce tracking section and just track the bots. Okay, now that we've fixed your aim, it's now time to go towards actual practice. Scrims. Scrims are really important, and Shxrk plays a lot of scrims. In fact, there's even instances of him skipping school just to play scrims. Obviously, I'm not going to tell you to do that, but you just want to grind as much as possible. These custom games are really important. They set up the building blocks for your tournaments, and they make sure that your strategies are really good. They also make sure that you're used to endgames and the pressure that you feel in tournaments. In these scrims too, try to make as many mistakes as possible, since the more the mistakes you make, the more you learn. However, by that, I do not mean repeating the same mistake over and over again. By that, I mean you just make different mistakes a lot of times. Examples of these mistakes could be taking a bad fight mid-game or just not getting a refresh early enough. And the final tip that I can give you is to find the best teammates, or become the best teammate that you can. Obviously, at your level right now, it's not really possible to play with someone like Peterbot. However, no matter who you play with, you must make sure that your roles are very clear. In my duo, for example, I know that I'm the IGL, so I'm not going to be the one fragging all of the time. This clarity is extremely important. Otherwise, you're just going to be really jumbled up in tournaments and it's just going to be a mess. An easy way to figure out who's who is just to play scrims together or just 1v1 a lot. Whoever wins in the 1v1 is just the better fighter, they should just be the fragger. And whoever just makes the best calls on the scrim, they can just be the IGL. And whatever role you're in, make sure that your ego does not get in the way. There is nothing wrong with being a support player. And once you just combine all of the tips that I've given you, you're going to gain a lot more experience. And experience is what is going to make you successful. However, you should remember that Shxrk did not become Shxrk in just a day or two. It took him more than years of hard work to become as good as he is right now. So make sure that you're consistent with whatever you're trying to do. And by consistency, I do apologize for not uploading for like 5 months. I don't know, I was just too lazy. But yeah, that is it for this video. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Also, make sure to join my Discord server down below. It's kind of dead right now.